Thursday, May 8th. Today is Thursday. Another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving. Got an update on Lottie Dottie. Y'all remember I told y'all the Russians owe him some money, 2,500 escrow. Well, I told you guys that I believe Saturday or Sunday. Today is Thursday. Lottie Dottie didn't get back with me as far as I sent him the letter. He was supposed to sign it, email it back to me. Today, Thursday, I ain't got it. So that's gonna be a 0% chance that he gonna get that escrow back. So I can't do nothing about that. That's what I'm saying. I can only guarantee that I can get my money back. Everybody else, I can't really can't control any of that. So that's your update on Lottie. What else we got going on? Oh, we had the 4-hour live stream last night. Shout out to everybody that was in there. I think we had about 50 people at night. Watching some investment videos on YouTube, and then towards 2 a.m. in the morning, switched it over to some DR content, some Dominican Republic content. I noticed some of the grown folks had to drop out. That's why everybody can't go. I know the people that invest, is gonna be, people who probably got children and they probably married and got their life together. So I understand y'all, some of y'all had to drop out, too much, stuff on the screen. I understand, and plus it's 2 in the morning. You don't want people walking in the room on you. So I understand, but for all y'all that stayed, just watching TV. That's all. I wasn't watching nothing that ain't already on YouTube. Okay, so if y'all want to know who the first person was, that was Gerald Peters. The second person was Richard Fame, and the third person, the DR guy, I can't remember his name. Finger is in prison right now over there in DR. Man, they ain't got finger. Man, y'all help the guy out, man. He over there in prison. Uh, yeah, he in prison. I wonder why he ain't put out no videos on YouTube, but I searched his name on YouTube and saw some other people putting out videos that he got locked up. He in prison. Hard on people that do YouTube. Hard on the right. Okay, what we got to talk about? Let's see. Oh, how much money I lost this week? I'm always losing money, right? So, Night Transportation / Swift. I guess they didn't change their requirements. They used to require a carrier to have 2 inspections in order to pull for them. I guess they didn't threw that out the window altogether because they use the highway now. So now the new requirement looks like you just need 1 year in business with your authority. Even though I started my company in 2021, but y'all know I cut the insurance off to go play with the Mr. Charlie for a whole year, and then I reactivated the authority. So I only been in business 6 months, so a lot of people I can't work with yet because I don't have enough time in business. So Night Transportation here, a little local run. Pretty much, what was it? I think it was 2 hours up, 2 hours back, man. It was from here going up to Evansville, Indiana, which that's 2 hours up, 2 hours back. Just power only, just hook and drop. Pretty much pick up right here, drop it up there in Evansville, Indiana. Drop the trailer up there and then bobtail back home empty. So 2 hours up, 2 hours back, easy load. But like I said, I only had 6 months of authority. They had it posted for 1,000. Then after the next hour, it went up to 1,100. Then after that, it went up to 1,200 before it disappeared off the load board. So can't do nothing about that, so we're gonna count that as $1,000 loss since I did try to book that load. Then of course earlier in the week we lost an $800 load. I forgot what it was doing. We was doing something for $800, but I didn't have an ELD, so missed out on that. I actually missed out on 2 loads. I missed out on one yesterday because I didn't have an ELD from the same person I lost the $800 from. Moving empty trailers, man. Moving empty trailers. It's the same carrier, man. It's ITS Logistics. I guess it's Logistics or whatever they call it, man. I used to move their trailers for them, but they came up with this. Ever since they started using this highway crap, now you gotta have an ELD to move their trailers. But they pay pretty good, man, to move their trailers. Usually, if it's just moving a trailer from like out of dot door and like to another dot door, if it's moving it out the dot door and dropping it in the yard somewhere, depending on where you at, usually it's like Mount Juliet, Lebanon area. And my truck is over in Gallatin, which ain't nothing like 15, 30 minutes away. Depending on traffic. It could be anywhere from $400 to $600, and then if they want you to move a trailer from, let's say, one particular building down the street somewhere, they'll pay up to $800 to do that. So, but you need an ELD now, so I ain't got no ELD, and I understand if I do this loaded drive-in game, I'm gonna have to get one. I told y'all about the ELD one, but when I looked on Highway, they ain't got it listed, so. I'm thinking most of the Russian ELDs, I bet majority of them is not listed on highways. So the Russians got a way to get around it. I just don't know the way. I know the way. I know how to do it. I just don't want to pay the money. Obviously what I can do to get around the highway is just simply hook up my Keep Trucking ELD, pay Keep Trucking $300. It'll hook up, then highway will see I got this ELD, then I can unhook it because I'm ELD exempt. So that's easy. That's a way around it, but it costs $300. I'm not trying to donate to something I don't use. Brother, do y'all know how horrible the economy is right now? I ain't got it. It's hard out here I ain't got no trailer. Mr. Charlie fired me. I ain't got no work, no job. Hard out here for a truck driver, man. Speaking of work, no jobs, let me go over my personal expenses so y'all can see just how broke I'm going. And check this out now. I wrote it down, okay? Because I'm trying to figure out how to lower my expenses myself, okay? Amazon Prime, boy, they whooping me, boy. They whooping me. $18 a month. Sometimes I put it on pause, but it's like every time I put Amazon on pause, I always manage to order something within that month. Then I gotta reactivate it. Then I get charged $18. Oh man. I always think, man, that can't be nothing else I need from Amazon. Then the very next month is something else I need. Anyways, that's $18 a month. AT&T prepaid. I got prepaid. $66 a month. Sometimes I pay it, sometimes I don't. A lot of times I don't pay it because I know when it's not paid because I can't call out. I ain't got no service, and then I got I gotta pay them. So $66 a month. Then I got dental and eye insurance. That's $36 a month. Just something you gotta pay insurance. YouTube, not YouTube. YouTube Prime. I think is it called YouTube Prime or YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, something like that. $12 a month. I did recently cut it off to try to save money. For the last 3 months, no, all winter. All winter, I didn't have YouTube Premium. I didn't have it. I just watched the commercials. It's $12 a month though, so I had cut it off because I was at the house for wintertime. And then I think when I went to the Russians, that's when I signed back up for I got YouTube going down the road. But anyway, that's $12 a month. The gym $50 a month. I go to Anytime Fitness, and then finally my life insurance through Progressive, $24 a month. If y'all ain't got life insurance, I was just talking to a truck driver yesterday about it. 50 miles. Was it 50 miles? I think it was 50 miles I was talking to yesterday, the Super Ego driver. I was telling him, man, if it's under $300,000, your policy, they do not make you do a DOT, not a DOT, they don't make you take a physical no more. If it's under 300,000, you just pay the money and get the policy. You ain't gotta go see the doctor and all that. So, I don't know why you ain't paying the $24. I'm just saying. I mine through Progressive Life, so $24 a month. What's going on? Them squirrels that got on top of. Oh man, that brings me to $206 a month. So if I cut out the gym, which is $50, and I cut out Amazon Prime, and I cut out YouTube, I could be down to about $126 a month. So we got some things we can cancel, but I ain't trying to cancel the gym right now. YouTube, I'm tired of watching the commercials, so but if time, if it got real tough out here in these streets, I got something I can cut it. Then Amazon Prime, I'm probably as soon as I get in the house, I just put that on pause. I don't even know why it ain't already on pause. But then again, I ordered something yesterday from them. So dang, see what I'm talking about? They steady getting me, steady getting me. So I'm trying to figure out how to get my expenses down. You know, I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure out when I get paid, I need all my money. I need it all. I need it all because it's tough out here in these streets. So that's my personal expenses. Now, as far as my business go, $50 a DAT load board, and then $1,000 of progressive for authority insurance. So y'all know my authority insurance ain't in the 700s no more. It's up to 1,000. It's like $982, something like that. But it's up because I added a trailer interchange, so I can do this power only stuff around Nashville. So about $982, just rounded up to 1,000. So we're looking at about $1,050. Like I said, DAT 50. I got the lowest plan they got, 50. That's all I'm paying. All that 120 and all that for all these, I ain't got none of that. My business don't produce enough money to pay for all that. Okay, so man, oh, and then as far as the business expenses, y'all know YouTube covers all that shoot shine. So the insurance and DAT, all that stuff is irrelevant. Thankfully, I got this YouTube business to pay for all that. Whether I drive the truck or not, the business is gonna still be in business. So, really, all I got is about $206 a month. And like I said, man, if times get really tough, I mean, it's tough right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm struggling. I'm struggling, but if times get really tough, I can get it down to about $126 a month. Like I said, I'm finna cut that Amazon, so really we're finna come down 18. Man, other than that, hopefully I got a goal that I'm trying to complete by the end of this month. So if I complete it, hey, you know, I'm thinking if I complete it after June, I'll stop being cheap. After June, if I complete the goal at the end of this month, then come June, you know, Andrew will stop being cheap and looking po, because I'm po. It's hard. Oh, they go Amazon right now. See what I'm talking about? That's the problem right there, man. Hard. They earning their little $18. Let me go get my package. Hey, they working hard for their $18. Tell you, man, Amazon boy, it's hard. Look at that. Shoot, man, they on time. They right on time. They always show up right during production. See, they working hard. It's hard. See what I'm saying? It's hard to cancel that. I ordered yesterday. They got it here in a timely manner. Less than 24 hours. Yeah, that's hard to cancel. That's hard to cancel. Hard on the truck driver, man. Hard. They be on time too, man. Without delay. So maybe I need to not put it on pause just yet, cause that's hard. But what else, man? What are we 12 minutes in this video? Oh, being independent. Yeah, being independent, man. I love it. Definitely love being able to work whenever I feel like it. You know, and if things got really hard, I go and ask Mr. Charlie for a job, or go hang out with the Russians. Or speaking of the Russians, saw a Party Hard video, paycheck video. Man. I was excited for the $2,900 in 9 days. No problem. He making money. This is what this the problem that I was kind of like, when I was at the same company, you know, problem I had when I got my check is, see, as I was driving company and they was telling me what the load grossed and I could add in my head, you know, before you even get your settlement, you already know how much you're supposed to gross. I'm a company driver, so it's just like cent per mile. You know how much you're supposed to gross and what the deductions are that they charge you. But so let's just say, okay, today Thursday. Tomorrow I'm expecting, you know, okay, my check should be $2,500, and after they take they, you know, $300-400 deductions, I should be at, you know, $21,000-2,000 somewhere right in there. But then you get your check, you done grossed $1,800, you only netted 14. You're like, wait a minute, hold on. So I mean, you trying to figure out what's missing. You know, everything is there. What? But you know you know when you was running how much you was supposed to gross. But the paper, you trying to figure out what's going on with the paper. Like, man, is a load missing or Like, is a load missing or what? See, when I see Party Hard going through that, I already know because I know exactly what's going on because they did it to me. They did it to me. Every week they was borrowing money out of my check. I thought they were going broke. I was like, man, every single week the check was wrong. Either a load was missing or they shortchanged me or they but like one thing they did to me is what I noticed in his video. Let's say I take a load from Nashville to New York. Instead of the load saying Nashville to New York, it would say Nashville to New Jersey, and it would short me on the miles. And I'd be like, wait a minute, I didn't go to New Jersey, I went to New York. But if you don't catch it, this is what the Russians do to try to get over. So when I saw him reading that check, we happy for the net, but when we start looking at our check and we question it, immediately when we start questioning the check, it's almost like, let me give you an example. You ever looked up at somebody at the store and you like, man, is that a dude?